Hi everyone, good morning. How is everyone doing? Hi Robin, let me know where you are joining from and let's connect energetically by the chats. How is life? Hi Mary from Virginia, lovely. And if you're first time here, please do let me know. Or for Akashic Records. Hi William, I'm from Seattle. How is your day going so far? You excited to be here? Hmm. Has anyone been into the Akashic Records meditation before, or is it your first time? And what brought you to be here? Curious about the topic, or want to go deep dive and do the meditation? So, Akashic Records is always my favorite part to shop from Dublin, Ireland. Lovely. I lived there for 20 years. Hi, Mary. You looking forward to it? Me too. Okay, my name is Srimanju, and I'm Akashic Records channeler and Reiki practitioner. Been doing the energy work for past 16 years, and it's so amazing, so much to learn and receive from the guides. So we are going to go in today into a meditation and connect with our guides, with our soul library, soul's diary, receive the information. With that is also I said thing or protocol is good to have an intention. When we go into the records without knowing why we are going into, we could be a little lost because the information that we are receiving may not be what we are looking for to place into the right places. Or if you have been here before and you just want to show up and connect with your guides, that could be your intention. Or just to receive the healing, that could be an intention as well. Or if you're noticing a pattern or a health issue or want to elevate your energies, that is again a beautiful place to be with your intentions. As something that we are seeking, okay, where do I need the guidance today? Like what's happening in my life? So we are reflecting to receive, and that's a most important thing that is happening with the records. Yeah. Anyone been into the records before? Having a journal or a piece of a paper, a pen, is handy as well. Sometimes the information comes so fast that we do forget at the end. Um, Saying to yourself, I'm going to remember everything here. I'm going to receive the guidance that I can remember and take it and implement, because integration is the most important thing that we do kind of forget. Like, okay, what actions did I take? That's the reason that I love to journal, because sometimes it's too many actions and we do get lost. And after a month, when we reflect into our journals, we remember, oh, yeah, they do tell me already about this, the precursor, and how to move through. So you have that information captured, even if you're not going to use it right now in this moment of time. So pay attention to every detail, every sensation that you are experiencing through this meditation. That will be the biggest gift we give to ourselves, if that makes sense. Journaling, if someone finds it very hard, like, even write, like, the colors that you saw, just the words, even the images that you saw in as well, that helps in connecting to your higher self, to your beings who are helping you in this transition, your allies who are helping you with this transition as well. Yeah, so that's the most important thing to be observing with. So let's see, like, if you would like to place your intentions or where your patterns, your struggles right now are as well, like, I can bring those layers into the meditation and go through those pages or information. Akashic Records is a reservoir of information with everything that is happening, happened, and in the future too, from all the lifetimes that our soul has existed. So there is tons of information archives there. So sometimes when we are going through a cycle of a pattern, is like, okay, I understand this is a pattern, but also I need a tool to break it because I'm done with it. Like, I don't want to repeat that into next year or next month, even, or next friendship or a partnership that I'll be aligning with. Like, so do noticing that and taking that authority to clear up is the most important thing in this progress of growth, because it's just like you can't take the same luggage that you went to Arctic, Antarctica, to, like, one most sunny place, Africa as well, like, or Sedona, it could be. So we have to change things, how to move forward with the new visions we have in, right? The same paths don't lead us to the path that we want in a new direction. So this new information will be sitting with that. Yeah. So please do in the chats engage as well. So that is where I'm feeling your energies, and we all can do this together. Most important is, as we show up in our own paths, is to be in alignment, to have this unity consciousness, why we came here, what our soul mission is. Sometimes we do get lost into the daily structure of things that we are doing but not being, and with that comes in is a reflection point. This is not what I actually made a contract with. I'm like not having a great time here. When we recognize those parts is where we are saying, like, I'm ready to release that. Energetically, it does happen because the thoughts are the energies, the progression is the energy, everything. We are made of energy. So there is nothing differentiating into the parts of it. So pay attention to that part of you. And let's go deep dive. Any questions, any thoughts that are pondering? Enjoyed your previous session. Thank you so much, Mary. And please set yourself in a non-destructive, disruptive environment, like, no gadgets buzzing, or do not disturb mode for the next 30, 40 minutes as well. So you're really doing a good deep dive. Um, and this is very important for us all as well. Like, and the other part is, like, please don't drive, don't close your eyes if you're driving or operating any heavy machinery, because you may feel a little bit of lightheadedness or kind of like a spaced out as well. So be more comfortable, lay down, sit comfortably, or lie in the grass. Grass is beautiful. Like, the guy at the Mother Earth is holding us in a frequency that we need as we do this uplifting work as well. First time, lovely time around. And so those are the major things. And drink plenty of water through the day after the meditation as well. So you're helping in conducting this energy to move through, and the versions that you're waiting to be reflected are coming through as well. Yeah. The more of the wisdom also unfolds not only in the records, but throughout the day, maybe a book you're reading or podcast you're listening or another live you're joining on to. And through your dreams as well, like, pay attention to your dreams for next couple of days and see how things are unfolding. So if anyone has got a health issue or concern or in a dilemma of making choices, decisions, just for the next half an hour, surrender to what's showing up as well. Things that you may already know are being validated. The information comes in very subtly as well. Doesn't need to be loud, like our ego says, like, you can't do this, you're not worth it. Like, that's not the voice the guides do share, or the information from your records comes is very gentle tone. So pay attention to that. Like, it's fun just to focus on your breathing and to receive this. Let me know. Please do give me the permission if you're ready to receive this. And as this also been on my YouTube as a replay, so anytime you do this meditation, you're always getting the new information. So continuing this practice is the most important thing here. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Breen. All right, just say yes in the comments as I get the permission to go this path together. Isn't it wonderful? It's a wonderful timings to be here now. with so much happening, so much unraveling. It's like churning into the milk is happening. You can see the foams, the layers are all coming up, and we are identifying something is really not working, and I need to make those changes. And those are the changes that we are noticing what exactly we need to do here as well to be in alignment. Alignment is not only your physical body chakras, the seven of them, but also all of your body. So we are connecting, expanding our energy. So with that expansion comes in a lightheadedness, floaty sensations as well, and a relaxation complete onto your cellular level as well. A healing is coming through. So receive that with an open mind and just notice, like, be open-minded, skeptic. All right, if it's your first time, let's see what happens. Like, even just putting out, like, can I get into it or not? Can I see the visions? Like, and sometimes some people don't see the visions. It's more about the feeling, the sensations, and the visions can come in the words reflecting. Automatic writing after this or while you're in the records is as well, like I highly encourage to my students, which really helps in capturing without even thinking through. We are moving. So with that, let's get in. Thank you so much for your permissions. Let's do this. I'm going to play some music. Let me know if you can hear that or if it is too loud to let me know. Is the music good? All right. So take a nice deep breath, breathing in and out, relaxing into your body, into your posture, settling down. Breathing in with ease with your nose, holding and breathing out through your nose. You're coming in alignment in center of your body. Breathing with gentleness at your own pace, loosening up your legs, your palms, your neck, your shoulder, readjusting it. Allowing the breath to guide you, opening, expanding, setting your intentions. What's drawn to you today to be here? And your intention to go into your Akashic records to receive the healing and the clarity that you have been searching and seeking. All that information is in within you. As you're breathing, feel the energy connection at your heart center expanding with this golden light. Breathing in and out. And visualize at the bottom of your heart center, thick, deep roots growing down through your body, through your legs, through your feet, into the Earth Star chakra, and moving down through the layers of the waterbed, rocks, sediments, minerals, moving down, down, down to the core of the Mother Earth. And these roots are gently wrapping around. And with your breath, bringing this energy up, the golden light moving through the roots, up, up, up through your Earth Star chakra and gently connecting to the soles of your feet, your ankles, your toes, your knees, cleansing, clearing, opening, expanding the energy centers into your root chakra, sacral, navel center, into your solar plexus, into your heart center, reconnecting into the golden light. Now visualizing this energy center moving up through your higher heart, your throat center, up into your third eye, crown, causal chakra, soul star, and stellar gateway chakras, opening, expanding into this beautiful golden light, moving up into the universe, out of the building, breathing up, right into the cosmic heart, plugging and connecting, and breathing this energy down, down through this golden spiral energy, cleansing the tunnel, the expansion into your chakras, letting go, releasing anything that's holding you back to surrender, inviting in your guides to hold this beautiful container in the land of your ancestors, the land that you're on, the ancestors of that land, inviting them into this beautiful portal connection, breathing in and notice your guides wrapping you around, lighting you up into your light body, healing your physical body as you're raising your frequencies to connect into your Akashic records, into the book of your life, the soul information is written here and captured with everything that has ever happened in your beingness. Notice your guardian angel taking you on a journey. And this journey is leading you into the rainforest that you have been here before. Or if it's your first time, be mesmerized by the beauty. You're putting an imagination here. As you step into this forest, notice how calm you are. To notice the magical colors of the plants, the trees, the flowers, the birds, the dragonflies, the butterflies making on your way, inviting you. And as you walk deeper and deeper into this rainforest, hearing the water sound, connecting to each step you're making forward. And right in front of you, you notice this giant golden tree inviting you with your full birth name written on it, getting excited. And as you step closer to this tree, you can feel the shimmery energy wrapping you around, receiving the cleansing. And as you step closer, touch the tree with your left palm. Notice the straight connection to your heart center that you might have been here before. Or if it's your first time remembering, The tree becomes the doorway into your Akashic records. And as you step in, another layer portal opens up. You're being invited and greeted by all these guides who are waiting to celebrate you. You do recognize some of them here. You notice your soul family, your ancestors, your monad family, your allies, angels, archangels, masters, teachers, the beings of the light, welcoming, celebrating you, cheering you, opening up your clairs, and walking around in this space. Feeling excited and inviting your inner child to come around and play in this field. And the librarian of this place shows up to you, introduces to you with your intentions being heard and connected, hands you a book or a scroll that has the information that you are seeking for, that you're ready to receive now. And you're being guided towards a quartz crystal table chair where you can sit comfortably and run through these pages and see what's dancing around. Getting excited, holding this book or the scroll to your heart. The inner child in you is super excited. And as you run through these pages, information is showing up in the words, images, or a movie in the way you can understand. And here you can have two-way conversations, asking the guides, asking the soul diary to show you what's more important right now. Notice into the vibration and the frequency your body is feeling into, connecting into the light body. And ask the guides to show where these patterns has arisen before. And what are you here to learn? Pay attention to the colors. Ask the guides to show the information in a way you can understand and interpret with ease. And if these lessons are served to be cleansed and cleared, the cords to be released, breathe with ease. And ask the guides to show you the gifts that you brought here with you, with clarity that you can receive with ease and remembrance. Words might be changing, or you might notice the words are in light language with symbols and patterns that you have seen in your dreams or visions. And notice your heart center spinning, expanding to remembering this information that you have forgotten. Recognize the guides. Ask them for their names. clearing the cards of any attachments that are not serving. Notice they are filling it up with the light. And as you further your conversations with your guides, flipping through those pages, more of the images are reflecting and the words are dancing. And notice this beautiful tornado of energy moving through, clearing up and cleansing. Notice, are there any other elemental beings around that are giving you the guidance by their presence? Ask the guides if there is any other information they would like to share through this soul diary that is beneficial to you in this moment of time. Notice the librarian coming in and taking the book back and holding it safe until you come back to know further about what else is in these archives, in these folders, pages that your soul is excited to receive. Looking around the space once again, checking if any of the guides, your ancestors, are making a connection and sharing a gift or information with you. Breathing in, then gently breathing out. Showing the gratitude to each one of them for holding a safe space and help us with ease to move into our ascension. Thanking each one of them for holding the space and information, and knowing that you'll be back here to further uncover your soul's journey. And slowly stepping out of the space. They're all cheering you and they're waiting for your next return. With so much of a lightness and contentment, gently stepping out of this place, out of the tree, and noticing this beautiful glow of golden tree. And with your name imprinted, thanking and hugging it. Until next time, as the records are being closed, gently walking back through the rainforest, feeling the lightness in your body, noticing the feet on the grass and the ground. With every step you're taking, carrying all that remembrance, and gently coming back into the body, into the space that you're in, Breathing with ease, wiggling your toes, your fingers, with all the information and messages. Placing your palms on your heart center. Taking deep breaths to arrive back. And gently coming back. And warming your palms. Placing it over your eyes. And readjusting to the light in your room as you open up. With the information that you received. Noticing and processing it. Feeling the light body. And gently coming back to your journal to reflect onto the information that you have received without questioning, without judging, bringing that memory, the visions back. Welcome back, everyone. And have some water to ground yourself and take some stretches to integrate back into this physical body. With the new information, new codes, and you may notice you're feeling lightness or any discomforts in your body have moved through. Breathing in and arriving fully into your body. Let me know in the comments when you're back or the love hearts. You may notice a little spacey. Stretching, moving, tapping helps in integrating. Welcome. Even start drawing images or the words, and the more of the flow comes in to capture it all. And sometimes it could be just blank, as wiping out any worries, any stress that we were carrying that was not for our highest good. How many of you felt the records and received the information? It's a permission slip that we have given to go back and to remember why we are even in the challenging situation, or why some things are presented as a suffering. And we are giving that permission to understand and move through it. And the guides are always present to help us. And we are never alone on this journey. Are you feeling the lightness? Anyone felt any chakras speaking more stronger? Or noticing those elemental beings, dragons, tortoise showing up, or the birds? Come back, everyone. How was this meditation? How are you feeling? And having that water as a conduit to move through things will help us to integrate in and notice the lightness that's running through the day into your dreams as well. More of layers are unfolding. And as that is happening, a clarity comes in if it hasn't already. And you know exactly which direction to take if you're at a crossroads, if you're indecisive of what's coming up, and how to find your strength, how to find yourself back through these parts. And remember, we are a multidimensional being, and we are here on earth at this time for a reason. And remembering that reason is the most important thing rather than be stuck in the loop. Welcome back, everyone. Been drawn to pick a card as well for us from the unicorn deck. So the card is Healer. If anyone needs a confirmation, you have the power to help and heal others. Sometimes we look for certifications, the courses we do to remember that we are a healer. But already, since you were born, you were doing that. And this is a great reminder to own that. That's interesting. Saw lots of colors and crystal or water structures of yellow green color. Maybe a message of restructuring. Absolutely. And this color on the card is also green and blues there. That's beautiful. And sometimes we don't need to as well think from the logical mind of what it makes sense. The first sensation that comes, take it in, because that's what the straightaway message is. And if someone is interpreting that for us, it might dilute with their own essence rather than being it completely our own authentic. Take in what serves and move forward with that essence. If you enjoyed this, do check out. I do have more Akashic meditations here on Insight Timer and over 500 of them on my YouTube channel as well. If you want to deepen your practice, the more we show up into this realm, the more it gets easier to connect to our authentic side, the real side of our soul purpose, the reason we have incarnated to be here as well. Could be being you. Being you is a healing ability, and being you passes on to that energy, the resources, what others around you need as well. So being in that field, playing with that field is the most important thing. And pay attention very closely for the rest of the day. And if you have enjoyed this, you can make a donation as an energy exchange. That really helps us to show up more often, and leaving a comment on one of the meditations that you enjoyed here. I do have a podcast, Life is Magical, and most of them are here on Insight Timer, which is great to listen without the ads interrupting, right? Which is a great tool. I love Insight Timer for that. And just being in the flow of infusing with the higher wisdom and remembering. Interesting that I placed a card here as how do you recognize yourself as a healer? And in the deck, the card that came up is healer. So very interesting if someone needs that reassurance, remembrance, check in, like, the doubts that you might be having on this process. And I do offer one-to-one sessions as well. I teach Akashic Records. And if you want to deep dive, check out my website, www.srimanju.com. And also you can subscribe to the newsletters where I send the golden nuggets that I transmission. I hear from the guides and I share with the community. Thank you so much, Fredya and Mary, for your donations. Deep gratitude and blessings. Any questions, any thoughts on this meditation? Have you felt what's coming up? The more we are surrendering, the more we are receiving. It's a beautiful way to receive, remember. Right, let's close this circle. Taking another deep breath to land fully. Breathing in and out. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May you shine your brightest light, and so as others help you in this process. Namaste. My energy stays with me, your energy stays with you, and dance in this beautiful light body. Thank you so much for each and every one of you to stop by and journey together into this cosmic realm. And just be yourself. We'll see you next week with the full moon meditation. Until then, take care. Lots of love.